Hey guys, hope everything's going well. You guys know that drill. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below. Follow me on Instagram at AIH_sports. Follow me on my finance channel at AIH Finance. So today I'm going to be doing a video on BBCE's response to the whole hanky panky that went down at the National. And what they stated was that number one, this was a rare situation, and they referenced what Vegas Dave had a similar situation where the sequencing was wrong. But just as Sports Card Radio stated, and I talked to my buddy Don, who I've gone on a few times, and ultimately, if you are taking packages out or wax out, then guess what? In essence, one may say that you are tampering with the original product. Because if it's a pristine box or whatever you want to call it, then you do not take out old packs that may not be authentic and replace them with new ones. That doesn't make any sense to me. And guess what? In the past, no one really cared about this because BBCE had a great reputation. And their reputation started to take a huge hit, in my opinion, in January of this year, when that whole Logan Paul situation went down with that Pokemon case. And I did a video, which I'm going to replay in this clip here, where I questioned that, hey, the market does, if it happens now, then will the market think that there's other situation out there or some other hanky panky that's going on, potentially with Fleer 86 packs? From BWCC or BBCE now. And I don't think many people are going to want to buy any unsealed product now. And if they do buy it, they're going to want to pay a discount compared to what they've seen in the past. And in terms of sports cards, I don't think it's going to necessarily affect the high end. But as of this moment, but at the same time, some people might be, okay, if I pour hundreds of thousands of dollars, sometimes millions of dollars, what if it's not real? What if the experts are wrong? What if the auction houses are wrong? What if all these guys who have been right most of the time, what if they're wrong once in a while? And I look at this in terms of what happened. I was discussing that, and people said that, no, you don't know what you're talking about, right? And my suspicion was correct, even though I didn't have as much experience as a hobby as some of the people that commented. I was just thinking, people can easily engage in the fraud. Now, BBCE says that, no, this is just a one-off situation and nothing has been tampered with. I mean, I find that hard to believe, but at the end of the day, strange things do happen. But what I want to tell you, though, is if you don't see any other BBCE hanky-panky out there in the next couple of months, the hobby is going to let this go, in my opinion, because the hobby has a lot of people that want this situation to go away. I don't think there has been a statement by the big ups, the big guys in the hobby. And this relates to the video that I did with Chad from C&T Collectibles. Make sure to check that video out if you haven't, and also his channel. It's pretty good if you're a baseball fan. So
he was saying that, and I also was mentioning that big corporations, they want what's in best for the industry in general. Because if something big happens, it's going to affect not only their company, but other companies as well. And I talked about the collusion at Jekyll Island, where the bankers pretty much met up to create the Federal Reserve. That's just true story on record. I think it was what Pierpont Morgan and all those bankers engaging in the hanky panky. Okay, so I'm just thinking, okay, the big dudes in the hobby. I don't think I've seen Ken Golden say anything. I don't think I've seen Jeff Wilson say anything. And if they have, publicly, not privately, publicly, and I don't see any talk about this. I think Pac-Man had a story on his IG. I didn't check that out. I reached out to Card Collector 2 on his comment section. I don't know if that's deleted now. But he said that he didn't know too much about it. And this pack was, or this was before he was born. And it was basically something new that he learned. That's what he summarized to me. So at least he got back to me. But I'm just thinking, okay, all these big guys are silent because I think a lot of them have these packs. And a lot of them want to sell them at one point. They want to sell their sealed wax. So they want the story to die away. And Cartel sent me a message. He said that the hobby has a short memory. And if you just remember a couple weeks ago, what was a big story at that time was the allegations made against Don Diego and the shield bidding, right? No one's talking about that right now, right? Regardless of whether that was true or not, that story is swept underneath the rug. And that's what the hobby's going to do. They're going to be like, hey, we only want positive stories. This is going to go away until the next scandal, right? I mean, who's talking about Karl Marx now? Do I see anyone talking about that? No. Everyone was talking about it earlier on. But the hobby has a short memory, and eventually you're going to see some of these hit golden auctions, in my opinion, again. And as long as nothing big happens, it's going to be business as usual. And regarding the packs, though, I would like to see PSA release a statement. But PSA, once again, the big dog, I don't think they're going to release a statement if they haven't already. And the reason is because they grade packs and they get authentication or they use BBCE for the grading of the packs. And I believe they're the only grading company dealing with packs out there. And I have a few packs that are graded. They are the 2000 Chrome packs of Tom Brady. Or it's of Tom Brady in it, and then Urlacher. Those are the two dudes from that draft class that are Hall of Famers. Or Brady will be a Hall of Famer. But regardless, this BBCE situation, story will die down in my opinion, and business as usual. But now I don't think that people will be throwing that much money into sealed products, because what percentage of them are fake? And now if you are a speculator, why on earth would you open it? What if it's been tampered with? And I think the best idea is do not open it at all. And hopefully for those guys, they'll be swept underneath the rug. I think that's bad for the hobby. It should not be swept underneath the rug. I think people higher up in the hobby need to address it. Someone needs to do a YouTube video. But I doubt it. I doubt it. They probably won't. And same thing will happen all over again, right? And they'll be saying, you guys, you need to be positive. Cut that negativity out. Same old story over and over again. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this. Remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below, guys. Thank you. Bye.